The Grammy Awards tonight, of course, somewhat overshadowed by the death yesterday of one of music's biggest names, Whitney Houston. The Grammy Award ceremony tonight began with a prayer for Houston and her family. And later in the show, there was a tribute to Houston featuring Jennifer Hudson. And just before the Grammys began tonight, the coroner in L.A. held a news conference.
There will be no cause of death at this time because it is pending toxicology, and that could take up to 6 to 8 weeks.
Houston was found in a bathtub in a room at the Beverly Hilton Hotel late yesterday. TMZ.com reports Houston did have water in her lungs, but authorities can't yet determine if she died before she was submerged in the water or after. The coroner says there were no signs of trauma to her body. Whitney Houston, of course, performed several times in this area, and while here, she touched many lives. Lynn Hayes-Freeland joins us now live with more on that. Lynn.
Ken, Whitney definitely had an impact on her fan, and those she had intimate contact with, well, that impact lasted for years. Back in 1987, when Ebony McKinney of Stanton Heights heard that song, the only thing she wanted in the world was to meet Whitney Houston, and the only people who could make that happen was Make-A-Wish.
I called the phone number, and this woman answered the phone. Turns out it was her mother, and her mom said, Whitney's going to get some ice cream. Wait a minute, let me go grab her. Whitney came back in and got on the phone.
Atkins said Houston couldn't have been more gracious about the meeting or supporting Ebony. In fact, after they met, they kept in touch.
Giving, very real. I sometimes wonder if the reason she had so many subsequent problems is she was so real.
Whitney Houston made 2 Pittsburgh appearances, one at the Civic Arena, the second at Star Lake, and Rich Engler produced and promoted both shows. He was impressed by both her personality and her talent.
What a sweet lady. She was just very sweet, down to earth, quiet, very much to herself.
The past didn't mean much then, but it means a lot now, looking back on a career and a voice that Engler thought would have lasted a lot longer.
Nothing like it. Dynamic, powerful, and range out the wazoo. She blew it away at that Super Bowl, the anthem. It was chills. Amazing.
Now, Whitney did keep in touch with Ebony for years, and I am told by Rich Engler that Whitney had a pickup game of baseball while she was here, and she had a mean swing. Fond memories. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Lynn Hayes-Freeland.
Thank you, Lynn. Now, because of Whitney Houston's death, her cousin Dionne Warwick has rescheduled her concert at the Palace Theater in Greensburg. It was supposed to be on Valentine's Day, but it's been pushed back now until Friday, March 2nd, 8 p.m. show. All the tickets from the Valentine's Day show will be honored in March.